What happens when you spend years trying every online business models that you can find online, and then every single one of them fails? Well, that's exactly what I did. Dropshipping failed. E-commerce, Amazon failed. Trading failed. I even started an agency and built an ATM business, which ended up getting robbed. Listen, if there's an online business that you've seen online, there's probably a pretty good chance that I tried it and I failed. But I kept going because I was so desperate to find the one model that actually worked. In this video, I'm gonna break down all the most popular online business models that I tried, what you're probably looking into right now, how much I lost on each one to the exact dollar amount, and how I finally landed on the one opportunity that took me folding burritos for minimum wage to my first $50,000 a month. And if you're sitting there right now overwhelmed by all the options out there, dropshipping, starting an agency or an AI agency, coaching, crypto, AI service-based businesses, this video is gonna quite literally save you years of painful trial and error. Let's get into it. You see, when I was a college student at UCLA, I was a pre-med student, studying biology, working hard, supposed to take the MCAT, go to medical school, get good grades, do everything that I was supposed to do. But I kept seeing that things didn't add up. One of my professors, a very brilliant guy that I ended up becoming good friends with, he told me at the age of 42 years old, he had finally finished paying off his student loans. 42 years old, 20 years after graduating, and you're still living in a tiny room apartment the same size as his college dorm room. And then I was talking to a medical doctor one day at church. He was about 50 years old, and he had just recently finished paying off his medical school debt, and he was still driving a 1998 Toyota Camry that looked like it was about to break down. That's when it hit me after having these two conversations. If I stayed on this path, I was about 20 years old at the time, this was going to be my future. Decades of debts, endless work, nothing real to show for it. And so I did what most young people do. I went on Google and I typed in how to make money online. And that's probably how a lot of you landed even on this video. And what I found online was a sea of options, each one promising that their model was the best. And I tried all of them. And here's what actually happened. The first online business that I went all in on, probably just like you did, is dropshipping. The pitch sounds amazing. You find a product from a Chinese supplier, you list it on a website, you run some ads to it, or you post some organic content on it, and when someone else buys, the supplier ships it directly to them. You never touch the inventory, passive income, work from anywhere in the world. This is what no one wants to tell you. I was so broke as a college student that I couldn't even afford the $50 a day that you need in order to spend on advertising to test products with Facebook ads. So I started to charge electric scooters around the college campus at nighttime just so I could make an extra 30 to 50 bucks to fund my ad budget for that night. And every night at 9 p.m., I'd throw on a hood or a cap because I was too embarrassed that my friends around campus would see me running around campus, grabbing these 30-pound scooters and stacking 10 of them back into my Honda, driving them back home and plugging them all in the apartment parking garage. And then I'd wake up at 4:30 in the morning in the freezing cold to go drop them off at the dedicated sites before anyone else would wake up. All of that for 40 bucks a night so I could spend more dollars that went straight to Facebook. Now, here's a part that really stung. I actually got the store working. I scaled the business to about $30,000 a month in revenue. You're like, damn, that's crazy. That's $1,000 a day. That's a good thing, right? Well, here's the thing. Of the $30,000, I kept almost none of it because between ad spend, product costs, shipping fees, refunds, disputes, at best in Amazon, you're keeping about a 10 to 15% profit margin. And for me at that time, unfortunately, I had a 3% profit margin. It was quite literally breaking even. And for the first couple of months, I was even losing money because I was losing so much money testing on ads. So let me paint the picture for you. I'm a broke college student. I'm waking up every single day, 4:30 a.m. to go charge scooters, spending every single dollar I make on Facebook ads, doing 30 grand a month in sales and having nothing to show for it. And on top of that, I was selling random products I didn't care about, random physical products, jewelry, necklaces, cheap products from another country to customers who end up complaining about them. There was no fulfillment, no gratification. I wasn't helping anyone. I wasn't changing anyone's life. I was just selling cheap products from overseas. And that was the first real lesson for me, that revenue is meaningless if the margins are garbage. And most e-commerce models have some of the worst unit economics of any online business I've ever seen. And so after e-commerce didn't work for me, I pivoted to what a lot of people pivot to, a service-based business. In other words, an agency. So I thought to myself, okay, if I'm not going to sell physical products, let me sell services because it's much higher profit margins. So I started an agency where I was connecting business owners with talent. I would charge $2,000 to small business owners to help them find talented college interns because I had a whole bunch of friends that wanted to get involved in online businesses, and I knew business owners because I was working a 9-to-5 job that was a B2B consulting firm for small business owners. It wasn't nothing life-changing, and I could totally see the model working, but there were two massive problems with this. Firstly, my income was completely dependent on other people following through. I would go recruit, I would train, I would place these people, and then some people would work out, and then other people would just ghost the client. And as soon as they would ghost the client or not want to work for the boss anymore, the deal falls apart, I'd have to issue the refund, the relationship with the business owner would break trust. My entire business was held hostage by other people's performance. And secondly, it couldn't scale because I was doing every interview, I was doing every call, I was talking to two sides. I was talking to the candidates that wanted jobs, I was also talking to business owners that needed to hire, and I was quite literally trading my time for money at a rate that had a hard cap ceiling. No matter how matter how hard I worked, I just couldn't break past 5,000 a month. And that's the trap with any service or agency model, whether it's social media, whether the new hot trending topic is AI agencies selling AI tools to businesses owners. It's just a fancy way of saying us SMMA, a social media marketing agency that sells AI products instead of social media products. You're really just building yourself a job where every client is now your new boss. So congratulations, you want to quit your normal 9-to-5 job. Now you have 10 bosses, you got 10 9-to-5s. And your income, by the way, disappears the moment you stop working. Now, I want to pause right here because this is really important. Most of the make money online content that you see online right now is pushing one of these two online models. Either some version of e-commerce, which would be dropshipping, Amazon FBA, print on demand, or some version of an agency, growth operator, SMMA, AI automation, freelancing. It's all the same. It's just an agency. And I'm not saying that these models don't work. I've tried both of them. I gave them everything I had. But what I can tell you is that the math is fundamentally stacked against you as a complete beginner. Low margins, high dependency on ads or client retention, hard ceiling on your time. There had to be something better. And at this point, I've been grinding away for almost 2 years. I tried both e-commerce and I burned through every dollar I made. And then I tried the agency route and I hit a ceiling that I couldn't break. And the thing is, I was still in school. I was broke. My dad had just lost his full-time engineering job of 7 years. And that was what was actually putting food on the table, and that put my whole family in a financially tough spot. And I remember sitting in my apartment, staring at a notebook where I'd written down 5 different business models that could get me to $50,000 a month. It was dropshipping, Forex, trading, freelancing, investing. I had this realization that I think a lot of you watching this right now need to hear. I wasn't failing because I wasn't working hard enough. I was working so hard, harder than anyone else I knew. The problem was not efforts. The problem was quite simply the opportunity vehicle itself was the wrong vehicle. Every moment that I had tried up until that point was fighting against me. Bad margins, dependency on things that I couldn't control, income capped by my hours. What I needed was not more hustle. I needed fundamentally a different business model. One where the economics were actually in my favor. And that's exactly when I stumbled into digital products. And that's when everything changed. Here's how it happened. While I was failing at all these businesses, I'd been building a YouTube channel and posting some Instagram content on the side, just documenting my life as a UCLA student, study routines, waking up early, productivity tips, a day in my life as a university student, simple basic content. I was the only editor. I didn't have any employees. I literally edited on an old 2010 MacBook. And it grew slowly, a couple hundred subscribers after 7 months of posting, nothing crazy, but in the process, I actually became really good at one thing, productivity and time management. You see, to be clear, I didn't have some degree on this. I didn't go through some official training or course. It was because I didn't have a choice. I was taking 5 classes at UCLA when the normal workload was 3. I was working a full head of operations role for a company at the time. I was training at the gym 5 days a week. I was still making weekly YouTube videos. In order to survive that schedule, I had to become obsessively good at managing my time. And that's when people started noticing. Classmates of mine, friends, people would comment below my videos or my posts on Instagram, and they all asked me the same thing. How do you do all this? How do you balance all this? And can you teach me? So a mentor of mine sat me down one day and said something that completely rewired my brain. He said, Richard, you don't have to be a world-class expert. You don't need some certification. You just need to be a few steps ahead of the person that you're helping. And just remember this, everything that you need to help people with is already inside of you. Now, if you've been watching this video from the beginning, you know what happened with every other business model I tried. Dropshipping, $30,000 a month in sales, 0 profits. Agency, $4,000 a month, completely capped on my income. And also I spent embarrassingly thousands of dollars buying courses and coaching programs learning how to do it. So that actually came out to a net negative. Years of effort, almost nothing to show for it. Keep that in mind because what I'm about to tell you still shocks me. I did the scariest thing I'd ever done. I built a digital product, a $500 digital course on productivity, how to wake up early, how to get better grades. There was no fancy technology, no team at all, just me packaging what I already learned through my own life experience as a 21-year-old college student. In the first month that I launched the product, I made $50,000. I spent 2 years bleeding money on dropshipping, grinding through agency for a few grand a month. And in my first 30 days of selling a simple digital product based on knowledge that I already had, and I was 21 years old at the time, I made more profit than anything else ever combined. And by the way, that $50,000 was basically a 97% profit margin. I made $50,000, I kept like $48,000. It was just the payment processor fees. Within 8 months, that one single digital product did over $500,000 in sales. And here's the number that actually matters. 95% of that was all profit. There's no inventory, there's no shipping costs. It's a digital product. There's no ad spend eating my margins. I was not depending on someone else to show up. No angry customers complaining about some cheap product from China. 90% margins. A product that I made once and I sold an unlimited amount of time. And the product does all the teaching. So therefore, I don't have to trade my time for every dollar. And I remember thinking to myself, why did I waste 2 years on models where the math was working against me when this was available to me the entire time? Now listen, I'm not going to sit here and say anyone can replicate my exact path. The top students of mine who get insane results, they work hard for them. And I work hard. That'd be honestly dishonest. But what I will say is that my first $50,000 month was not a fluke. It was proof that this business model fundamentally works. And over the next few years, I took everything I learned and scaled it. And I went from selling my own digital product on productivity to helping thousands of other people launch their own digital products. And then I even built an AI software to make the entire process of making products, launching products, even building the tech, the websites to sell the products even faster. And I built a team of over 60 full-time employees to support my students. And today, more than 5,000 people have gone through my programs, built digital product businesses in every niche that you can imagine of: fitness, gaming, personal development, education, relationships, even a hairstylist who scaled to $300,000 per month teaching other hairstylists. And this business model gave me back something that none of the other models ever could: my actual life. Because of this business model, I was able to pay off my parents' debt. Both of them spent their entire lives working themselves to the bone so that I could have opportunity. And being able to take that burden off of them, a $350,000 one-time check, is still the most meaningful thing I've ever done. I was able to marry my wife and retire her. We live in our dream home, 7-figure home in our dream neighborhood, and we take month-long trips anywhere we want. And all of this, every single piece of it, came from selling simple digital products. Not dropshipping, not trading, not from running some agency or complicated financial model. It was simple digital products. Now, if I could go back and talk to the version of me who was charging scooters at 4:30 a.m. in the morning and pouring every last dollar I had into Facebook ads, there's really only one thing I would say: stop. You're in the wrong vehicle. And the right one is a lot simpler than you think. Looking back on this whole journey, the failures, the pivots, the eventual breakthrough, there are really just 3 things that I wish somebody had told me before I wasted years on the wrong path. Lesson 1: the business model matters more than how hard you work. Nobody wants to hear this, but it's the most important thing I've learned. I worked just as hard, probably harder, during my dropshipping days. I was literally running around the campus at 4:30 a.m. charging scooters and then pouring every dollar I had into ads. The effort was maxed out, but effort poured into a bad vehicle doesn't compound, it just burns. And when I switch over to digital products, same effort, completely different results, because the underlying math changed. Instead of keeping 20 cents on every dollar, a mere 20% profit margin, I was keeping 80 to 90 cents on every dollar I made. Instead of rebuilding every single month, I built a product one time and I could sell it an infinite amount of times. Instead of depending on a Facebook algorithm or my client's mood, I was finally able to control the business completely. The lesson is simple: if you're working hard and not seeing results that you want, it's probably not you. It's the vehicle that you chose. So you need to pick one where math is in your favor, where the same effort that you're already putting in right now into business just simply produces a different outcome. Not because you're better, but simply because the vehicle is better. The second lesson is you don't need to be an expert to start. You need to be just a few steps ahead. This is the belief that held me back the longest. I kept thinking, who am I to sell a digital product? I'm 21 years old. I don't have a certification. No one's going to pay me. But here's what I learned. People do not buy from the world's top authority. In fact, the world's top authority oftentimes is too unrelatable. It's like, oh my gosh, that person's too intimidating to learn from. They buy from someone who's just a few steps ahead of them, because that's what makes them more relatable, who can help them go from point A to point B, whatever the problem is that they're trying to solve, faster. You see, when I launched my productivity course, I wasn't some productivity professor with a PhD. I was a 21-year-old college kid who figured out how to take 5 classes, work a 9-to-5 job, go to the gym daily, and still make YouTube videos. And that's exactly what other students wanted to learn from. Someone that was relatable, just a few steps ahead of them. Whatever you're watching this video for, maybe you're working a 9-to-5, maybe you're a student, maybe you're a parent, maybe you're already working on a digital product business and you want to simply build a business. Let me tell you, you already know something that other people would pay to learn from you. A skill, an experience, a transformation that you've been through. And the thing is, you do not need anyone's permission. You don't need some fancy university to give you credentials. You just need to learn how to package what you already know and put it in front of the people who actually need that product. And if you're sitting there right now thinking, well, honestly, I don't know what I would teach. I don't think I have a skill or something that I could educate others to sell. Well, that's exactly where lesson 3 comes in. Lesson 3 is that you don't actually need a product to sell anymore. The thing is, when I first got started 6 years ago in this industry, I had to figure out everything myself. I had to build the digital product, I had to write the sales page, I had to set up all the technology. This quite literally took me hundreds of hours to launch one product. And every single piece of the puzzle, I had to solve myself. But in this day and age, we are in a completely different era. Because of the launch of artificial intelligence, AI has quite literally changed the game entirely. Today, you can use AI to build a digital product in hours instead of months. It can write your content, structure your course, generate the sales pages for you, and what used to take a massive team now takes literally just one person with the right tools. But here's what's even more powerful, and this is the part that I really want you to hear. You do not need to make your own product in order to get started. Right now, there are quite literally thousands of digital products that are already built and they're selling right now. And the business owners, the creators behind these products, they will pay you 50, 70, I've even seen sometimes 90% commissions on these products just for you to send them potential customers. What you do is you find one of these products that you believe in. You use AI to make simple content around it. And every single time someone buys from you, you get paid handsome commission checks. This, by the way, is nothing new. It's the same model built by Uber and Airbnb, multi-billion-dollar companies. You see, they don't own cars or houses. They just simply connect people to what they need. And you're doing the same thing here, except you're doing it with digital products. And so instead of building a billion-dollar technical platform, you just need a phone, a Wi-Fi connection, and 2 hours a day to make this happen. Now listen, if I were starting from complete zero today, knowing everything I now know after trying quite literally every business model under the sun that you've seen, and now having built a business that's done over 30 million online, this is honestly the path that I would take first. Not because it's easy, but because the barrier to entry is the lowest it's ever been, and the economics, the math behind how you make your first 5 to 10 grand a month, it's better than anything else I've ever seen in this space. You see, products, they already exist. You don't make a single product. The AI tools that build your website, handle all the tech, they also exist. The only thing that's missing is just you getting started. So if you want to see exactly how this works, the full step-by-step system for how my students and I are using AI to sell digital products and build a real income online, I put together a full masterclass training here on YouTube that breaks down the entire method step by step. No fluff, no hype, just the exact process that took me from a broke college kid to now having done over 27 million online, and how you can start implementing this no matter what your experience level is. So go ahead and tap on this video right here, and I'll go ahead and I'll see you on the other side where I will walk you through the entire thing.